Hello, this is Taylor with Music Shop 360. For our tutorial today, we are going to be taking a look at a fairly new feature called Tailored Lists. The idea of this tool is to really assist you and your sales associates in their clienteling efforts, being able to chase customers at the appropriate time to get them to purchase the products that they're interested in. So, this is more of an inward facing tool that works somewhat similar to our gift registry tool. So, the difference is our gift registry tool allows your customers to just go on your website, identify products that they're interested in, have the system generate a unique URL, and then they can share that with their friends and associates and family members who then the idea is they'll go and they'll purchase those items off the gift registry. This is different. So Tailored List is built to work with your sales associates. Okay, and so well, the idea here is that your sales associates will be able to tie specific products to specific customers and have actionable lists that they can then just draw from as they're actually filling out a sales ticket. Okay, so this is really a kind of the next evolution in you being able to provide a really high level of customer service to your customers and give your salespeople better tools to meet their sales objectives. So, first things first, you'll need to go in and turn this tool on. So, where you will do that is you'll come over into the settings. And once the settings pop up for you, you are going to want to navigate over into features and you'll click into tailored lists. And at this point, you'll go ahead and enable that. One thing I always want to identify here is make sure you click the save button. We do have a lot of customers who go in and enable it and they just back out of the screen and it doesn't actually save until you click save. So make sure you're clicking the save button and now you'll have tailored lists available to you. Now, before we go in and kind of show it, there's a few things that I want to show you what it would look like. So if we pull up a customer card here, we'll pull up McKinley, who is our good test customer here. You'll see that she is now going to have a tab on her account called lists. And this is going to show a couple different things. You can see the gift registry. Any gift registries that she has created will populate here. And then this is the new one, tailored lists. So you can see we've generated a number of tailored lists for her. Okay. So again, this is more sales associate based, and then this is more customer based. Now, the way that the tailored lists actually work, let me cancel out of this, is they are found if you hover over customers. You'll see this little list button. You'll click on that. And at this point, it will show you all of the tailored lists that she's already or that we've already created for her. Now, to create a new one, and this will show all your customers. So I've only created tailored lists for McKinley, but this would populate any customer who has you have generated a tailored list for. Okay, so now the way that you'll create a new list is you'll just come over here to this plus list button. And at this point, we'll pull in our customer. Maybe I should we'll just stick with McKinley here. So we'll pull McKinley up. Now, a couple of really neat options here is you can come in here, you can list or title the list. So we'll call this our test tutorial list. This is our third one. So we'll call it number 3 here. Now, one thing that stores have really loved is this event. Okay, so this is the idea here is that you're going to have the chance to build lists based around events that are taking place either personally for the customer or more generically like holidays, Christmas and Valentine's Day, graduation, that sort of thing. Now, the really neat feature is you can come in here and you can create your own event as well. So if it's something that falls outside of these kind of predefined ones, then you can go in here and you can add it. Okay, now for us, we've already created a tutorial test event, and so I'll utilize that one. You can specify a date here that will show up in kind of our master list of these tailored lists here. And then at this point, you can go ahead and add products. Now, before you do that, I'll make a couple, give a couple explanations. So view options, this gives you the chance to just kind of keep this internally, or you can make this public. Now, if you make it public, what's going to happen is that the system will generate a unique URL that you can then share with the customer. And similar to that kind of gift registry function, they can share it with friends, associates, family members, whoever, who can then go in and buy the products. Now, the difference is, again, the gift registry, the customer is going on the website, creating a registry and sharing that out. This is your internal sales associates are creating a list, and that's going to be, kept for their sales purposes. But it does give you the option to share that URL with the customer, whoever you'd like to share it with. Okay. You can also add private notes as well. These are all going to stay internal. So these aren't going to show up on receipts or anything like that. All right. Now it's time to start adding products. So we'll pull in a snare drum. She's going to buy this Tama here. And then maybe we'll just have her take some strings with her as well. Oops. You could also scan the barcode here, obviously, but no. Once you've created the list, you do have the option to go ahead and add it to the till at that time. More often than not, you're going to create a list for somebody who's thinking about buying certain products. So at this point, you probably wouldn't be adding it to the till. We'll just go and we'll save it. And then we're done. We've created the list. All right. Now, what's going to happen is as your sales associates are chasing these customers and getting them ready to buy and that sort of thing, they'll be able to come right back in here, simply pull up the customer. They can filter it by, if they created it or a different sales associate created it. They can filter it by certain events. This is really going to be important as we get closer to the holidays, where they'll just be able to pull up lists that are geared towards towards Christmas, and they would be all showing up here, and your sales associates could be really hitting those lists and moving product for you. Okay. And then they can also search by customer. You can filter or sort by customer. All these are sortable, as you see the little buttons here as well. Okay. Now, what would happen to actually ring out these products is you would just come in here. Let's say McKinley's ready to buy. You would just pull up the list. Here are the items that she was interested in. And at this point, all you're going to do is simply add it to the till. It will then bring it into the till, but you can see here, it brings up the list as well. Okay. So I can continue to add to the till too. All right. You do have a quick add button here. If she's deciding to buy everything, you just hit this add all products and it's going to push everything over rather than one by one. Now, once you're done, you can just simply remove the product out and your list is up to date. Okay. Now you can also share it from here. You can print it out. You can save it, really however you want to handle that. Okay. I'll just cancel it, but you can see what it's done is it's brought the products into the register. We can go ahead and cash out the customer, and the list has really served its purpose. Again, this is just kind of the next evolution in us trying to help you or give you more tools, or your sales associates more tools to generate more revenue for the store. One side note here, if you are utilizing the client book integration, these lists will actually push over directly into client book for you to manage the clienteling from that side as well, if you'd like to do that. Of course, any questions about this or any of the other features in the system, please feel free to reach out. You can see the number here. It's 385-404-6200. Our support team is ready to assist. Thank you. Look forward to chatting with you again soon.